City Soundoff back 1st of February today. First episode of February and the third episode, I believe, of the year. Took a little bit of a break there. I was just taking, and we're back, and it's now in February. Lots going on, but kicking it off. A band that's been here before. We've talked to them months ago, but there's some stuff coming up we gotta get talking about. So we're back with Goon here, and we were at Torque Brewing. We were at Torque at 8:30 King Edward. 3:30? Unit 330? Yeah. Perfect. We got Rich over here telling me the address. Let's get to it, guys. Anyone who doesn't know who Goon is, tell us who you are, and I'll pass the mic around.
I'm Ryan. I play drums.
I'm Bo. I do vocals.
I'm John. I play guitar.
Andrew, and I'm on the bass.
Awesome. So we got some stuff to talk about with the band tonight. Obviously, the first thing I want to get to is the shows. You got three shows coming up here. We're gonna talk about first one March 7th at Bulldog. We're playing with Spectre and another band I've never heard of. And I couldn't pronounce the name, so you might have to fill me in on that one. But give me the lowdown on that show. What's going on for that night?
Oh yeah, it's well, everyone knows Spectre. We wanted to get Spectre on the bill. We haven't played with them yet. Me and Ryan. I think Sleepless may have played a show with them. No.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I know me and Ryan have played with them previously in Ronnie's band, and we liked them, and they draw a nice crowd. So we wanted to start the year off with them. And we played with a guy who it's a diethylamide, I think it's pronounced, and it's like it's pretty cool. Like I was like, let's have someone that's not like a metal band or a rock band. They're kind of like a I can't remember the tagline. It's like horror. It's cool, man. It's like electronic, electronic horror. Yeah,
Absolutely.
you know,
Yeah,
the
he's
guy,
a good
right?
buddy.
Yeah. So we have that show. That's gonna be good. Bulldogs. No pre-sale available, but $15 at the door, March 7th.
Awesome. What I think you can still hear me when I talk here. What goes into doing a show for you guys? Like, what's your thought process? You're not hammering a bunch of shows out. You're doing shows every couple of months. Well, you got a couple of months here, but what? How about live shows for you guys? Do you are you ones to just grab every show, or are you more calculating in the way that you only take on certain ones?
I think it's a bit of both. Like we do turn down a lot of shows, not for the sake that just like it's not the right show. It's just like too close to the date, and like we just started booking shows, and we already have three like shows coming up, and it's like, man, that's all the way up to April already. And but like when a couple of these shows, like especially the tribute show, we looked into like late last year because we wanted to make sure we got a good venue, and like the venues book up so fast, as I'm sure you know. So yeah, we want to try to play with as many bands as we can, not so much like just like one genre, but like we're trying punk, we're trying rock, we're trying metal, because like I don't know, man, it's fun. I love this. I love the scene and all the bands, everything like that. And we have so many bands that we're still reaching out to that we want to start shows with, and we already got plans for the mid 2026. Like we got the first quarter down with four shows. So now we gotta get. We don't want to do too many, but it's hard not to do them all. You know what I mean? Yeah.
For sure. Um, I'm just gonna keep passing the mic back to you, but next show, Park Theater. It's an open social.
Yes.
Sounds like a friend of yours social, open to public. I mean it's a great venue for it if you're gonna have live music there too. Tell me about this social. Let's maybe do a little press for that, and let's get some people out there. I mean, it holds what 550, 700.
I think it holds 450,
Or yeah. I mean, it's a great place for it. But you're playing with another band there called the Lost Years,
Yes.
I believe it is. Okay, cool. Let's talk about. Tell me about the social. How can people get tickets? How can we get out there?
This show is a little bit more personal to me. It's for a friend I met during the open mics that actually Rich from Torque here hooks me up with our previous open mic. I met her. Her name's Kaylee, and she's getting married. And I've been dubbing it the social because it's more like a show than it is a social. Like they're gonna have prizes and stuff, but it's yeah, March 13th. It's gonna be like a Halloween theme. I think there's gonna be a best costume. I guess it's like a horror theme more than Halloween, but yeah, it's more personal to me. And she asked me to play it, and I was like, well, not really social music. She's like, I don't care. You like my music, and I was like, well, then let's do it. So she asked us, and the Lost Years is another good buddy of mine, Steve Nelson, manager at the beer boutique there in Transcona. He actually was the one who set me up with Rich there, so I gotta thank him for that because I got some good friendships there. But yeah, we're doing that. You can get tickets through us. I got physical tickets for $15, or I think on our page we have the actual event page where you can email Kaylee, or I can't remember her friend's name. I'm so sorry, I'm on the spot, but you can get tickets through them too. It'll be a fun time. Lost Years are awesome. I really like them. They're like a cover band. They're just Tony Hawk music. Like it feels like you're just playing Tony Hawk to that like 90s kind of vibe. It's just so good. I love them. I cannot like promote them enough. They're so awesome. Yeah. So yeah.
Awesome. Third show is a tribute show. You're doing Deftones. No strangers to doing Deftones. You've done this before. And there's also a System of a Down band. And who's the other one? Seven Dust. Excellent. And that one is happening at Side Stage. That's why you're saying booking shows, they fill up fast. Side Stage fills up fast. So good for you guys to get in on that. Why Deftones? I don't think we talked about this last time. What's up with Deftones? I mean, you guys kill it with Deftones, but talk to Deftones, and were you at the show?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, me and Bo are both like obsessed with Deftones. Yeah, so it's a given. It's my favorite band. It's his favorite band. I don't want to talk too long about that because everyone already fucking knows. So they're like, John, shut up about Deftones already. So same with Bo. If you have on social media, you know everyone.
I'm always posting shit about Deftones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's just
annoying
it's
probably
just,
at this point.
It's our favorite band. Like we didn't want to do it again. Like our original plan was to do a Chevelle kind of tribute, but everyone's like, well, I want to hear you guys do Deftones. I'm like, well, fuck, god damn it. So it's like, all right, we'll do Deftones again, but it's hard not to, man. When you always have fun playing your favorite band, you know.
It's an honor,
Yeah,
to be able to do this and people actually like it. You know, so.
And it's such a like big like, atmospheric show. Like that's what I love about the Deftones personally. Like I'm not as big of a fan as these guys, but I'm pretty like, they're pretty like, a lot of influence for sure on like my bass playing, and like, I play synths too, so it's like lots of that atmospheric stuff, and like it's such a like winning combination. It's like that music with some good lights and stuff. Like like it's good. It's a good vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have a favorite song?
No. No.
Top five.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Like I don't know. We could discuss that for hours. I'm just gonna say no. I don't know.
Diamond Eyes is probably my favorite.
Yeah. This is actually Ryan's first time taking the drums. Before it was Steve Rumpley who did the drums.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just like nothing against Steve, but like it's Goon. It's like we'll just do it as Goon. So
Yeah.
And he understands. I talked to him. He's like, he's gonna be there supporting us, and he's good friends with the System of a Down guys too. So it's gonna be a hell of a show, man. Like that one's gonna. We're already selling tickets pre-sale. We're looking forward to it.
Well, and I went to the last two tributes they had. They had the Anal and the Sniffers tribute, and then they had the one right after that, Distillers and Rancid and some other guys. Both those shows were packed. So it's like those tribute shows at the Side Stage do really well.
Yeah.
And like it's just like it's one of the best rooms in the city, I think, for like smaller bands.
Yeah.
Side Stage, 100%.
And Steve Crooks and the guys absolutely slay System of a Down. They did it they haven't done it for a few years, but I went to them twice, and they're like, I was like, man, I gotta get these guys on the Deftones show. I'm so happy it worked out. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a great night. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of people are excited.
Yeah.
100%.
For sure. Yeah, you mentioned we'll touch on this a bit. Tribute shows. The Distillers one, that was Death Cassette that did Distillers. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
It's so good. Death Cassette was on here in November, maybe. We were talking about that. I think it was November, October, November. Sometime when I was cleaning leaves, I listened to Death Cassette for like 3 hours over and over. And then I heard they were doing this Distillers thing. It's like, yeah, it's the right band for it. But that's the thing with tribute bands, is you almost have to be the right band to do it. You're probably the right band to do Deftones, right? I think so. I think you guys would fit it, right? Like anyone who's gone to a Goon show and listened to you guys, like there's those elements, right? I forget what song it is from Kitty you guys do too. That's It's a good one. It's a good one. I love a goon show. I'm excited to see shows coming up here. I will not miss definitely not that tribute one, but I mean it's just a great lineup. March 7th with Spectre as well. Um Funny thing with tributes, it's you almost can't go wrong, right? Like you're right, side stage is the venue. It's exactly what Winnipeg needed. It was the answer to Park Theater being too big. And maybe Tap House not being enough. You need a full venue, but yeah, side stage is amazing for it. But yeah, you really can't miss with tribute bands. There's such a want for tribute bands in the city, right? And when you see bands come through like um obviously Creed coming through here. I know Brad Weeb, big Creed guy. With them coming through, anyone throws a Creed tribute out right now, and it's gonna spark like that, right? I mean, Deftones just came through not too long ago, and was that the first time they're here? Second time they've been here? Third? All right.
First time in like 19 years.
Okay. Well,
Austin and Burton Cummings and then back at the MTS.
oh, there we go. Right.
It was a while, yeah.
I mean, people are gonna want to hear more Deftones, and sometimes you don't even have to be Deftones. People just want to hear it, right? So, I love that what people do with the tribute bands. I was always kind of skeptical about it, but there's such an aura for it, and people absolutely love it. Um, let's go to new music. I know it may be a touchy subject, but let's talk about new music. What's going on? Chemicals is out there. We've heard Chemicals. It's on all streaming. I think it's on every streaming. Great song. But let's talk about what you guys got coming down the pipe for 26 here.
It's not really a touchy subject because we've been doing it for so long. We want to write these songs, we want every song to be sorted out. I don't know if we're just lazy or what happened. We just kind of lost track of the bigger picture and stopped doing that for a while. But now that's like our. If you come to a good show, you realize that like Chemicals isn't really justify our sound. So we're trying to pick the right song to kind of like show people that like, yeah, we do have heavier songs. We also have a couple softer songs, but like we get pretty heavy at times with the 7 strings and stuff. So the plan, well, I'm gonna regret saying this, but the plan is to release our next song, Rose Next, being one of our heavier songs on the 7 strings, and then take the time to release the other ones we have recorded because they're recorded. They're just kind of sitting in limbo and they need to be touched up and stuff like that. So
Yeah, and I think that
soon.
it's just like good. Like even if it's just like us recording a lot of it ourselves, like we want an excellent product. We don't want something that's going to be like half-assed. Like we want something like really, really good. And like I know me and Ryan, we kind of look at each other and like, okay, like is this drum roll? Is this like we definitely like get into the nitty-gritty of stuff. Like, and I think to make a great song, to make a good set of songs, you have to be like that, like, and sometimes it just takes a little time, but yeah, locking in though for sure. 100%.
Yeah, we do plan to like we're not gonna what's the word I'm looking for? What's the fun? We're gonna send it off to get mixed. Sorry, I'm not the recording guy here. Yeah, we're gonna like do everything ourselves, kind of do the editing ourselves, and then send it off to get mixed. We have a couple names in mind, so yeah.
Awesome. Where did you do the recordings?
In our house.
In the house, yeah.
Apartment?
Well,
My
Ryan,
apartment?
I'll let Ryan, because Ryan actually tracked the drums.
Yeah, I track drums at Private Ear Studios with Derek Benjamin. So those tracks came out sounding awesome.
Yeah, I bet.
So it's now just getting every other piece involved.
What's his actual studio called? Control Space?
I think it's Private Ear.
Is it Private Ear?
Yeah.
I think he got a new one downtown somewhere. I heard through the grapevine that he got his own studio downtown. Yeah, Control Space, I believe, is what it's called. I'm sorry, Derek, if you are watching this.
Rusty, well, you had actually quite a few viewers right there.
Okay.
Rusty Shackelford's in there.
Rusty.
She's on my alumni on this show. She's either watching or she's on the show. I think she's like 7 or 8 times now, probably. Thomas Henry, of course. Yeah, so let's talk. Obviously, John, you're wearing a goon hat right now, and I meant to message you and tell you to bring more merch, but merch. What do you got out there? You got hats.
We have hats. We have shirts. We have more shirts coming up. We make them at Rogue Lab, actually, where I work. So plug to Rogue Lab, best merch place in the city. If you ever need merch, just hit me up. You can even talk to Brad Weeb or Aaron Doobie. We'll make the merch. We're gonna have new shirts coming out soon.
I think they did both the hats actually too.
Both the hats.
These ones.
Yeah, they did the sleepless hats. They did the goon hats. This one's just a private one, but this is only one of a kind. It's my hat. The rest ones are the pink and purple. But yeah, we'll have merch. We're not gonna have any shortage of merch coming up. So yeah, Rogue Lab. Awesome. I need a raise for that, right?
No, I did not know that you worked at Rogue Lab. Rogue Lab did my band shirts as well. So super cool. And yeah, so if you like the hat John's wearing right now, you'll have to get a different one. That's a 1 of 1. That's pretty cool. Let's talk more about the music. Like what? Sorry, just looking at a message here. TJ Bender heard it through the grapevine. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about just talk about your music a bit. Like when you guys originally got together, like was there a sound you were originally going for? Or did one of you come forward to say, hey, let's go this way? Or is it something that just kind of worked itself out?
I think it definitely started out like that's where like Chemicals came from, right? Like it came from kind of that first round of writing, and like the songs, like that's how it came out, was more of that like melodic kind of groovy, very melody focused. And then as we started dipping more into like our our roots, right, like new metal and like heavy like deathcore and stuff, and get more into the 7 strings, I think it developed more into that like heavier part. But like I've always said, like the most important thing for a band is like do your songs like do your songs have that like hook? Do they have that like, no matter what the genre, like what brings people back, right? And it's like I think that's like a lot of it is like when we go into the writing stage, like keep it simple, right? Like like not like there's some parts that are quite technical that we do, but it's like it's got to groove, it's got to have something, it's got to have us like that soul in it. And it's like, yeah, like just because we play on 7 strings doesn't mean like that goes out the window. I think that's the most important thing.
Simple music made by simple people.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And that's always been my like when I write stuff, like even like though like the Chemicals like bass line is pretty intricate, like, but it's all based off pretty basic pentatonics and nothing too crazy, right? Like so whatever sounds good. And we realize that like there's probably parts of our sound that's like derivative, but it's like who isn't, right? Like we've been making rock music forever, right? So it's gonna happen. But like yeah, I think it's just like what I like as a songwriter and as somebody playing with a band is like I want to see people moving. Like I want to see people up, and like if people aren't getting into it and people aren't latching onto it, then you gotta go back to the drawing board, right?
Yeah, we had some pretty crazy mosh moves at the tap house a couple of times. I was like, bro, it's like we want to come back here, settle down.
Yeah, because like we put out that energy on stage, right? And
yeah,
like I think that's a lot of it too, is like putting that energy out and in the music and on stage. Like that's important to us too. Like giving it our all. Like when we go up there, where I think you guys were bugging me about putting holes in the roof at Bulldog because I'm like my battle axe. Yeah.
Oh,
So
thanks, Rich.
I don't know. Anybody else?
It's Manny the Hour here, Rich.
Yeah.
This guy's putting on the open mic, so.
Thanks, man.
We're gonna talk about Torque anyways.
Thank you. Woo.
Refills.
If you just witnessed what happened, that was Rich delivering some beers over here. We are at, I'm sure you can see it in the camera there, we are at Torque at 3:30, unit 330 at 8:30, King Edward here. We're going to talk about Torque for a minute here, because Torque, Rich is gone. Torque, Rich was telling me before that you can book an event here. You don't have to pay for it. They will just take on an event for you. I mean, it's a great idea. There's a stage back here behind the boys, and yeah, but it's a great place. Lots of space. I mean, call them for whatever event you want to put on. Save yourself the money. Come down to Torque. I mean, there's lots on tap here. It's just a great place, though. Yeah, it's a cool vibe. They are closed right now, so don't come right now. They have just graciously let us run this pod out of here as we're going to be doing some on location stuff coming up. John, you got a connection with Torque though.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk to us about your connection with Torque.
Okay. Well, sorry guys. I used to do the open mics at Sherwood Beach Showdown in Transcona. But Rich has since moved locations and he's now the tap house manager here. So I reached out and I was like, hey, how about we get some open mics going? So starting February 13th, which is next Friday, I'm gonna be hosting an open mic basically once a month. And yeah, we're gonna get people down. So it's gonna be a fun time. Open jam to come in, have beers, and play some good music. Okay. Rich will be on the guitar doing some vocals, sometimes sing us some shanties, eh? He sings some good pirate songs. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've been practicing a lot of I do more like just like punk acoustic stuff, like Rancid, that kind of stuff, easy stuff. But it's fun, I just like coming out, meeting new people. I met a lot of new friends. I have a whole new group of friends from the open mics, so it's like it's good, man. It's a nice community, and you get to come practice. I like it because like a lot of people who don't really like have a band or like are comfortable performing, but they want to like get into that kind of stuff. They come down here and they do a few songs. You kind of get to know them. Like, hey, we should jam a song, and then like next thing you know, you see them online in some band playing guitar or singing for some people. I'm like, hell yeah, like I like that. Making a small community and making connections and stuff like that. I like it, man. Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, get down to Torque. Get involved in this open mic. Bo's gonna be there. He's gonna do some open mic, I'm sure. And if you haven't seen Bo as a solo performer, I mean, let's bounce off the goon thing for a second. I saw him a few weeks ago at Bulldog. Bulldog for there was an event there, some vendors, and I went and caught your performance. Fantastic. Just blew it out of the water. But yeah, get down here, see guys like him playing. I mean, John, you're gonna hear John up there. It'd be a great night. And how often is it happening again?
It'll be at least one Friday, once a month.
Okay, there we go. Awesome. Yeah, once again, great place to get down to. While we're off the goon subject for a second, let's kind of bounce to some of the other bands here. Ryan, you're with Ronnie Ladderbrook as well. Um, Obviously, Bo with Sleepless. Talk to me about playing with Ronnie or playing with Sleepless and going back to Goon. It's a little bit different from what I've seen of the live shows. How do you counter it going to? I mean, obviously Goon's maybe a bit heavier than the Ronnie side. Ronnie's very very guitar driven, but talk to me about that.
Well, I've always been like a metalhead at heart, and like bands like Slipknot, Disturbed, Lamb of God, they were like kind of the bands that got me into playing drums. So I like played in a bunch of different like death metal bands over the years and stuff, and then John kind of came up to me and asked me if I wanted to join this group, and it was after I listened to a few songs, I knew I wanted to be in it right away, and yeah, everything's been awesome so far. With Ronnie, it's nice. Like I don't really listen to too much rock, but I've always had fun jamming with him because I live out in like the Selkirk area. So we've been jamming together for like over 10 years. So now it's just kind of having fun with whatever. It's nice to have like a more chill and then get to be a little heavier with these guys. So I like the balance between both. But yeah, so.
With Sleepless and Goon, I guess the difference would be with Goon, I almost feel kind of like I'm off my leash a little bit, so to speak. I'm able to kind of do how I feel like I'd want to kind of like with Sleepless, it's different, right? Sleepless, it's a different kind of tone, different kind of atmosphere, different kind of like energy in a sense.
We're professional.
Um,
Professional than doing, yeah.
it's yeah, well, it's more of kind of like an expectation that I'm supposed kind of following within the guidelines of I'm kind of pushing a little more screams here and there, live shows, but it's more so like the cleaner kind of singing and kind of more challenging in a sense, because a lot of times when I feel like I should be doing something in Sleepless, me and Brad will butt heads. Me and him are kind of like an odd couple a lot of times. He was over the other day and we were kind of clashing out vocals and melodies and ideas and like what I want to do and what he hears. We have to compromise sometimes, right? And it's really cool what can come from that. But the difference I'd say would be with Goon, it's just kind of like, here, man, here's the song, and then very, very little times they're like, don't do that. Most of the time they're like, yeah, just do what you want, man. So it's pretty cool to have both kind of varieties, and I'm very blessed that both my guitarists work together, and they can both,
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully play a show one day.
I lost Goon in a bet to Brad, so we're not going to talk
Wait,
about that.
what?
Yeah. Brad owns Goon, so just let you know.
Oh,
Everyone knows.
don't say that on camera. Oh no.
Yeah, it's all good.
All good.
It's probably for the best. Maybe
Work
actually
for
get-
Brad now.
Maybe we'll actually get shit done. No kidding, eh?
Might not be a bad thing.
Awesome. Just while you guys got the mic, I'm sure everyone can still hear me. Local bands, who are some locals you're listening to right now?
For me, Lightning by Show Pony, like one of the best modern indie rock songs that I've heard. I think like I saw the Show Pony like Emil and the Sniffers tribute, which is like fucking awesome. It was awesome. It was like the closest I'm gonna get to probably seeing Emil and the Sniffers, and I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
And like Lightning is just like, man, that is a slick produced like indie rock track, and I'm like this is good. Like I hope the best for them, because man, like that's amazing. Yeah. And I actually went back and revisited some of the Spectre stuff on their last EP. It's great. Like I love Judas Priest, like old school metal, and I'm like, yeah,
It's
like
fun.
this is
It's
great.
fun
This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been checking out Spectre a lot since they're on the bill. I kind of got into them a bit. From Beneath, I think their first show's coming up soon. Yeah, they have a couple of guitar playthroughs and stuff like that. They're an awesome metal band, and I think they're probably the next big kind of metal band to come out. They're all good, but like they haven't played the new show yet, so.
Shout out to Dakota.
Yeah, Dakota, Steve,
Crazy
yeah.
musicians.
Mike. Yeah, they're all in there. I can't remember the fourth guy. I'm on the spot all the time, eh? I think From Beneath and Spectre are the main ones right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Seven String has some stuff coming out. I'm looking forward to. Yeah,
They're
I'm
really good.
looking forward to their new stuff too. So.
Yeah, the last time I saw 7 String was at Cosmic Cat. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And it rained on them, but they still played really well.
That was a crazy day.
It was a crazy day.
It was
Move
on
that whole
and off
stage.
rain and I mean, yeah, Sleepless. You guys played in the.
Yeah, we got lucky. We got to play indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
That was a good day.
I was gonna say also Ran, who the bassist or guitarist, I can't remember what he plays, is John Corsigas, who's also from Sleepless. That band's amazing as well. Ash and the Arsonists are incredible. There's so many good local bands that like on the spot it's hard to really kind of like pinpoint because you're gonna miss a bunch of them. But there's so like Winnipeg is very talented for the local music scene in general. Even solo artists, people that are just strumming an acoustic. So much talent is just sitting in Winnipeg. It's phenomenal, right? So
Like Leadman, you got their sweater on, like they're
Oh, yeah.
they're amazing.
Yeah, we made those too.
It's so good.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Roglab. I mean, they just pointed out I'm wearing a Leadman sweater. So yes, Eric Isfeld, I am wearing my Leadman sweater, done from Roglab. I mean, my God, the quality's it's nuts.
Yeah, I know. I like that.
It's nuts.
It's cliche for me to say, but it's true. You don't realize until you like actually go through. They still show you the tricks, and like I take every shirt I take home from big shows. I go and do like these things. I'm like, oh, these shirts suck. You know, it's like, we do better. It's true. Yeah, Rogue Lab. Yeah, Lee does a great job there. When he wants something done, he makes sure he does it right and gets like balls to the wall. And he's a great boss and great business owner. I highly support Rogue Lab. Like,
Yeah.
I want to support the job as much as I do.
That's awesome. Terry, you are absolutely correct. Correct about what? Roglab? Just reading through the comments here. Ronnie says, my dudes. Thomas Spector is killing it. I mean, there's some great bands. And, you know, like you said, Bo, like Winnipeg, we're so spoiled in Winnipeg to have the amount of music we have. And, you know, I was talking before we got here, I was talking with Rich over there about just local bands and going out, and you want to go to every show, but you can't go to every show, right? Like you can't put your entire weekend. Well, you probably could, but I mean, every night there's a good show going on somewhere. We got the great venues, and just great music. Yeah, Terry Ferguson, local music, absolutely correct. It's an amazing scene. Thank you, Terry, for all you're doing with it, with your revolution as well. Um, what else we got to get to? I mean, we've kind of covered a lot of stuff here. I really wanted to talk to you guys about that Deftone thing because I feel it's your calling is that tribute thing, right? I don't think you guys put it to rest. I think this is like a you got to pull it out every year. You got to do a tribute show every year. It's the thing to do. It's the thing to do. I'm telling you, people love the tributes. You guys do it well.
You guys want it, then give it.
I got asked quite a few times, like, "Oh, are you like heavily influenced by Abe Cunningham?" And it's like, I've actually only started listening to him this year. But thanks, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of you kind of forced to get into Deftones in this band. You don't have a choice really. Sorry.
Yeah, like
Sorry.
Steve Chang, like
Yeah.
yeah, like he's again like such a big
Yeah.
influence on my playing. Like
Love them or hate them, they're here and they're the number one band right now. Like it's crazy. And I'm not even the biggest fan of the new album, but everyone loves the new album. I'm like,
it's pretty good.
hey, if you guys like it, then
Milk
make
of
it.
the
you know?
Madonna's a great
It's
song.
great.
Yeah, Milk of the Madonna. Yeah,
I love the album.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal front to back.
Yeah. It's just
So good.
still be doing it for 25, 30 years and be that relevant. It's
The stage presence Chino has is like just
Oh, that show was amazing.
no one else can match that.
Do you feel the time of music right now? Like there's a lot of bands that were popular. Let's even just say 10 years ago that like I'm just gonna throw this Creed thing out here. It just explodes. Social media has really helped it, right? And I don't know if they're making fun of them or if people are praising them. I haven't figured it out yet. If there's this love for Creed. I mean, I saw Creed in 1998, so I'm older than you guys, but I saw them in 98 and they were on this little tiny stage. And I mean, the bands that played after them, like Green Day, maybe Foo Fighters, uh, probably Tea Party, stuff like that, right? And then 1 year later, they're the biggest band, like just like that. But do you feel that some of these bands that are maybe coming back? I mean, another one's Oasis, right? Oasis had their heyday, but then they throw out this world tour, it sells out, right? But these bands that are coming back, do you feel they've almost peaked again? Like, I mean, I'm talking Deftones right now. Like when that announcement happened for Winnipeg, it just blew up, right? But do you feel that Deftones has peaked again,
uh,
or have they ever peaked?
they were big in like the early 2000s kind of thing. Like they never really, I wouldn't say they really fell off. Like there was a couple like Chino being an alcoholic, they kind of like went through that era. But like I feel like not even just Deftones aside, but like that whole generation is kind of peaking again. And I think it's because like we are kind of in control. Like our generation is kind of in control of everything right now. But it's crazy to see that like even the tribute shows, but like kids that are like could be my kids are rocking out to Deftones. It's like
Wild.
what the hell? Like you guys love this shit? That's awesome. Like the fact that like the younger generation is starting to vibe, but it comes in waves. Like look at like 10 years ago, Motley Crue and all those bands were huge. You know what I mean? Because like and that was like that generation, and it comes in waves. So then never know the next big wave will be like
Aqua.
yeah. No, Aqua's
Actually, yeah, they're
Aqua's
coming
back,
back.
man.
Yeah, they're
Aqua's,
coming
Aqua never went away.
They're so
Aqua
good,
never
actually.
went away. Yeah.
Dr. Jones. Yeah, and
They've always had a place in my heart. Yeah.
I think too, it's like we're seeing a shift, like because like not to get too into the weeds here, but like with Spotify, like promoting that AI music and stuff, like we're seeing a shift in like I'm a millennial, like I was born in '90, but like I'm seeing lots of Gen Z and lots of Gen Alpha kind of like reject that sort of like AI slop stuff. Like it's the culture is trying to turn and I think people like our age, they're showing their kids like music from like our end of the spectrum where it's like yeah like real instruments, real people, real emotion. And not saying that there's plenty of new artists that I listen to. Amyl and Sniffers is one, like super radical, like super.
What are you saying?
Amyl and Sniffers, they're punk band from Australia, and they're awesome. Like, yeah, 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 like they're huge, and like, but like I see a lot coming up from like I try to keep like a finger on the pulse of like new punk, new rock, new metal, and it's like, yeah, like it is coming in waves. Like one of our favorite records of this past year was oh, what's her name?
Thornhill.
Thornhill, and that was like a straight new metal record, and like
Yeah. Oh, man,
yeah,
I'm,
but it's
I'm
so
obsessed with that album. Yeah.
yeah, but it's so good, and I
Obsessed.
think it's just going back to that appreciation and like we're starting to see a shift. And like in my opinion, like rock does have a legacy. I wouldn't say it's like a double-edged sword, right? Like lots of these bands are legacy acts, right? Like over 15, 20 years old, at the youngest. And it's like, but we got to get some new people kind of filling those roles because it's like, yeah, like these bands are getting up there, right? Like, like just like Rolling Stones and, some of the classic rock bands that our parents,
Oh yeah, those guys are we
you know,
just lost Ozzy, so there you go.
yeah,
That's the start, man. That's what he needs. Yeah.
yeah,
But
it's,
even like there's the new generation come up. Like you got like your Spirit Boxers, Knock
Mhm.
Looses,
Yeah,
Kublai Khans. Like
yeah,
it's like that's the next generation. And I'm cool with that stuff too
yeah,
because they have all the inspirations of the stuff we love from
yeah.
Slipknot to Korn to all that stuff. So
Well, and they're taking that formula from back then and like modernizing it, but still keeping that soul that's not, steeped in AI and not steeped in like these artificial things. Like
they're,
it's,
they're, they're kind of coming back to the goofiness of it. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like like Korn with like
yeah,
the they're kind of doing more stuff like that. Yeah, like they're kind of coming back to the goofiness where we kind of lost that for a while. And it's just cool that like as serious as we are taking music, we're not really taking it as serious as it used to be, because for a while it was really like, and I like, don't get me wrong, I like the music, but like metalcore and like thrash metal was just like really technical. It's like I can play this really fast, I can
yeah,
sweep pick, and it's kind of going back to like for the dummies. That's just like we're just gonna have cool chord
yeah.
progressions, really big sounds, and like all about the tone. You know what I mean?
But
I think
like in our camp, like on like songs like gets worse. Like we have a reggae breakdown. Like why not?
yeah.
Like why not? Like genres are don't matter. Like you can have a reggae breakdown. Like there's big bands. What's their name from the Ukraine?
Ginger.
Ginger. Like that's a prime example of a band that blew up and like
They
I
got
would say
everything.
is genreless. Like they're definitely heavy metal, but like you got reggae, they
They
got
got
all sorts of
reggae,
stuff
yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
And like I remember I said to John, I was like, John, put a reggae beat on. He's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like we
stuck.
have
Yeah.
like
It
kind
almost
of
sounds incubusy the
yeah.
way like when I
Well,
feel. Yeah.
in one of our newer songs, like we definitely have like on well, it's new song. New song. We have like almost like what is the bossa nova sort of like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like
But it's heavy, like
yeah.
really heavy.
It's just like like that's what I love about playing music is like who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Like if it works, it works.
Yeah.
Like you saw that work with Knock Loose and Suffocate.
Oh man, yeah,
Huge breakdown
yeah.
and like
The gorilla breakdown.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. Like I
Income.
love it. I love that people are like getting away from genre and like getting away from like the limitations because like you can record pretty decent guitar tracks in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Like the limit for like what you can create is like the ceiling's blown off like with computers and like virtual instruments and stuff. Like there's so much you can do.
Yeah, I think that's the next step we're gonna take because before it was always just like we're jamming and that's when we kind of write our stuff. But like now that I got like a decent computer, I can actually do my own recording or guitar tones at home. I think we're gonna do a lot more like jamming that way where like I'll write something and I'll send it to Ryan and
Yeah.
Andrew, then they'll send it back to them like, okay, Bo, here we go.
Yeah.
And then kind of throw Bo to the wolves there. So
Well,
Yeah.
these guys know too, like there's sometimes like I'm definitely taking like, what would be like, especially on yeah, like gets worse. Like I'm doing like basically a lead line on bass. Like it's just like whatever works, right? Like
yeah, a lot of our songs there's more bass going on than there is guitar for sure.
Yeah.
Like I just
Our breakdown is basically like a shuffle.
yeah.
That's like a blues shuffle with the kick,
Yeah.
but over distorted guitars, so it sounds awesome.
But that comes from all four of us, like definitely like having a various, like we say, like Goon, like a lot of us are, me and John, I can speak for us, like big hip hop fans. Like I love hip hop, and like there's definitely that, like with the groove and the
yeah, I probably listen to more hip hop than I do like
Yeah.
rap or rock
Yeah.
or metal. Yeah.
yeah. So and then there's like the pop aspects and stuff that I enjoy, and yeah, so it definitely all goes in, and it's like yeah, we'll like with that kind of breakdown, like Ryan, play something dancey. It's like okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Most of the
Question has nothing to do with anything we've talked about. I'm looking at your print shirt right now.
Oh, yeah. Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Looking at the Prince shirt, and my question for you guys: do you have a bucket list concert?
Oh,
Bucket list around the table.
Honestly, honestly, all the bucket was that was unfortunate that way.
I can also say the same as Ryan. I've been very fortunate to see a lot of good artists.
Nice.
that's a nice.
That's a tough question. I've seen like all my favorite bands live, except for the odd few. I don't know if I really have a maybe like original Pink Floyd,
Yeah.
circa '68. Yeah, like something like that. Something. Yeah, like something. Yeah, like Sid Barrett days, like something like good, like
Yeah.
that's just cliche. Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah.
favorite. Like I just
As
got.
much as I love David Gilmour, that like the first album,
But man,
Astronomy to Mine.
that live in
Yeah.
Pompeii though, I got it on vinyl.
See,
Oh
like
my
yeah,
God.
74. Yeah, I don't know, man.
So good.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
good.
yeah. I don't know. Like Pink Floyd, that's what I go to. Like original Pink Floyd, back when they were like almost Beatles sound. Yeah, like Beatles sounding. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. Can someone grab that cable so I don't take out this whole table? Yeah, I'm wearing the Prince sweater, so obviously, like I got this from the Prince store in Minneapolis in the airport. So, and I got myself a vinyl copy of Purple Rain, and like I swear I listened to that like 3 weeks straight of just like Purple Rain is one of the best songs ever written. And then I went down a rabbit hole um of like I think I watched his Paisley Park performance. I'm like, Prince is just like he's one of those once in a lifetime artists. Like, and it's too bad that he passed away. And then like like that would be an amazing concert because that's like that guy like one of my favorite songs is actually Nothing Compares to You, his version instead of the Sinead O'Connor version. Like it is unreal. Yeah. But another one would be King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard. That would be a dream concert because that stuff is like, it's so like, it's so out there. It's so like different. Like they have albums that are, jazz piano. They have albums that are straight up like 80s metal, like, and then they have psychedelic. Like it's just, it would be crazy. That would be an insane show. So I have an affinity for Australia right now.
How about you, Joel? What's your bucket list?
I have no clue right now.
Gone.
Oh man, it's same. I have this written down on my board on my kitchen, but I know there's the dates for Sleepless, dates for Goon, dates for Deftones, and then there's dates for the solo stuff too as well. I'm sorry, I got nothing for you for dates, but I know that they're there.
We got next week, or what's February 1st? Okay, next 2 weeks from now, I got the open mic here at Torque Brewery. February 13th, 8 p.m. And then the next thing is March 7th, Goon with Spectre and a dithylamide at Bulldogs. $15 entry. That's Saturday, March 7th. And then after that is March 13th. That'll be Kaylee's Social. Tickets through us, or you can go to the event page, which is also posted on our MySpace page, and $15 for that. And then Friday, April 24th at Side Stage with 3 tribute acts, Seven Dust, Goon is doing Deftones, and the headliner is System of a Down. And I think that's it for Goon. Yes.
Yeah, all my upcoming shows are just Goon shows. So yeah, same as Ryan, and yeah, hope to see everyone there. And yeah, let's. I just hope we show up for the local scene and sell these things out, and make a the scene is so powerful, and it's so like it's so it's so eclectic. Like I love to see everybody out, and yeah, that's about it.
Thank Rich from Torque Brewery for allowing us to have the live on location.
Awesome. Thanks Rich for letting us in here tonight. And thanks to the guys at Goon for the chat.
Thanks for having us.
Lots of messages you guys can read when you when you get back. I kind of like this not being on the camera and just having the band on the camera. I can kind of just do my own thing here. Yeah, big thanks to the Torque again. As you can see, the table is full of almost full of empties now. But Gad Roberts will be all Goon shows forever and always. My favorite local band. There you go. What a way to end the night. Yeah,
Thank you.
amazing. Thanks everyone tuning in. Back next Saturday. I'll be at the Royal George. Yeah, country. Sean Taylor Band will be on from the Royal George, and then after that, one more live on location with Lost Planet Airmen, and then there's lots going on. Ronnie Ladderbrook's on February 15th, talking cool Ronnie stuff. Thanks, guys. Good night.